us. Not us united.
I can so see that. That's it. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? No sound. I missed earlier podcast. Dang it. All right. Hey, hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Oh, it's on? Now it works? Okay, good. So I'm using the headset out of my mic. And what's up, Brown Destroyer? We're glad you're here. All right, so now let's watch this really crappy movie. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, starting. And so I'll describe what's going on to you guys, and we'll talk about it. And Mac, is because tonight I'm doing a April Fool's Day stream where I have to act like I like this movie for 5 to 10 minutes before I tear it apart. That's kind of the deciding factor for this movie, because a lot of my co-hosts, we each assigned each other a movie to watch that is utterly dog trash, and we have to defend it. I picked this because I'm a huge fan of Zack Snyder's Justice League. So already, okay, the intro music is a little too Avenger-y. That's the first issue. Oh no, I forgot it starts off with the effed up lip. Oh no, it looks so terrible. It's the first scene of the kids interviewing Superman, but you can tell the CGI lip. You know, it's kind of funny. I didn't think it was really that bad until I saw Justice League. I'm like, what the heck? Hope it's like your car keys. It's like a river. Oh no, this sucks. Nick, JJheat, and Taladia, if you're listening, you suck for making me do this. Have you ever fought a hippo? Oh God. The best part of planet Earth. Oh my gosh, not your lip. That's the first. That's the definite not best part of planet Earth. Okay, now we're cutting to like the word. Yeah, the intro music is not that bad. I'm just saying it's too Avenger-y. That's my main issue with this movie. It's essentially an Avengers movie with a Justice League skin. That's my issue with it. Okay, now we're at that really weird opening segment with Batman and the criminal. A Zack Snyder film. No, it's not. It's real. I love how it says a Zack Snyder film. No, stop trying to blame Snyder for your own mistakes. The Snyder film came out a couple years later. Here's the random criminal. That is kind of cool how they show a Batman's reflection in the glass. Okay. I love how the criminal sees. It was copied from the Justice League War animated movie. Yeah, but copied very poorly. Let me put it to you that way. That whole movie is Avengers, but like worse. Yeah, exactly. Somehow it's worse. I'm like, oh no. All right, all right. And the other problem with this movie, it's too bright. It's like they took criticism about Snyder's like saturating things. It's like they took like criticism about Snyder's color palette way too extreme and then just jacked up the saturation like unrealistically. And oh gosh, I forgot about the whole thing about fear. Oh my gosh, the parademons can smell fear. What? Fun fact, when they released this movie, Warner Brothers knew it was crap. Like intentionally knew it was crap and still released it because they were greedy executives and they wanted their Christmas bonuses. And then somehow a car alarm or like some kind of alarm wakes it distracts the parademon. I'm like, why? Joss Whedon had no original thinking from this movie. You can tell he doesn't read DC comics. Yeah, he reads Marvel comics for sure. But again, it's like you try and make DC characters Marvel characters, and it just doesn't work. That's why I like the Snyder Cut because it gets the whole gods amongst men idea so well. Okay, here comes the parademon explodes, and then you get somehow inscription of the three boxes on the wall somehow. Yeah. Why is Batman talking to the criminal without tying him up? That's what I want to know. This is so bad. It just astounds me that the Snyder Cut came from that this came from the Snyder Cut. Also, the Snyder Cut has a bunch of badass stuff like actual cyborg, better team dynamics. Everything is better in the Snyder Cut, and the colors look great. Exactly. Okay, now we're up to the one part that I think is actually pretty decent. I like the Snyder Cut more, but it's that little music montage that shows the world after Superman's death. That's the one part where I'm like, okay, I like this part. Still prefer the Snyder Cut, but still, it's like, oh, okay, I can kind of see this. Man, I still remember watching this in theaters. Zack Snyder reads DC Comics. Yeah, exactly. Zack Snyder Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan are the guys that I think understand DC Comics the most. Maybe actually, let me rephrase that. Snyder, Nolan, Matt Reeves, and to a degree, no, not to a degree, 100%, James Wan. Because if you've seen his Aquaman movie, that is Aquaman from the comics. Yeah, he watched Justice League War and said straight up, "This is gonna be a great movie." Yeah, except he didn't copy the good parts. Man of Steel is based on Superman, American Alien, Earth One, Superman Birthright. Yeah, exactly. All of that he managed to put in there. The dude that made Aquaman. Well, technically, it was all. Oh, yes, and David Ayer too. Yes, because he understood the Suicide Squad and the more brutal aspects of the DC universe really well. Mm-hmm. Did they return to their planet? Mysterious wave of disappearing heroes, and there's a picture of Superman next to Michael Jackson. And I'm like, oh god, this is so bad. Ben Affleck's based on Dark Knight Returns, Batman Earth One, Superman, Batman World's Finest. Yeah, exactly. This is so bad. Story by Chris Terrio and Zack Snyder. No, it's not. Screenplay by Chris Terrio and Joss Whedon. Don't blame Terrio for this. Even Terrio was like, no. Hey, what's up, Arkham? So it's not directed by Zack Snyder. But if you guys have an idea on what I'm doing for the new people that just came in, I'm watching Josstice League for the first time since the Snyder Cut got announced. And so far, the chief thing I really hate is the color palette jacked up to like 14. It is so stupid that they did this. All right, so now we're watching the Wonder Woman scene from the Snyder Cut. Only again, the color palette is jacked up. I don't get why people were so upset with like Zack Snyder's color palette, because when you think about it, it's realistically what it would do is Justice League and the Snyder. Yes, they're both on there. Fun fact: when the Snyder Cut first came out, and I was gonna watch it for the first time, I scrolled down to HBO Max and Justice League. I forgot it was Zack Snyder's Justice League, so I saw only Justice League. I'm like, the hell is going on here, guys? He's suffering for no reason watching this movie. No, it's because the April Fool's stream. I have to watch this, and I haven't watched this in so long. I have to review this positively, so I have to watch this. All right, and here's Wonder Woman. I missed the old Wonder Woman song. Oh, well, technically yes, old because the Snyder Cut. Oh my gosh, this stupid color palette. It just looks so so bright. Well, Gal Gadot always looks pretty in any color palette. Uh-huh. So anyway, what I was saying is that when I watched the Snyder Cut for the first time, I forgot it was called Zack Snyder's Justice League. I just looked up Justice League, and for a second I was scared that it wasn't on there. I think James Gunn's Superman is gonna be really bright. Well, let's hope it's not like this. All right, Wonder Woman just burst in. All right. Why did they take out the part with Wonder Woman reflecting the rifle rounds with her bracelets? And of course, they cut. Oh, why do we have to see an image of Wonder Woman getting hit in the head with a rifle butt? Yeah, this scene is so much faster because they took out all the good parts. They even took out Wonder Woman flying. I'll let this view while I'm in the background. What's up, Master Sergeant? Because DC hates Wonder Woman. No, because Joss Whedon hates Wonder Woman. If you've read a little bit of his Wonder Woman script, you understand that. Uh, mm-hmm. Why is she a believer? What does that mean? Oh, and also when the people say, why did Wonder Woman kill that terrorist for those people? She just did it in this movie. People don't like the color palette because some people perceive it as everything is just dark and bland, and they feel like this should be made. Man of Steel is very colorful, like the comics. Yeah, and they feel like he should have made, for example. Well, here's the thing: as colorful as the comics, there have been times, depending on the colors and the artist, when the color palette was like this. Because what this is more realistic, and that's why I think Snyder did great. Is it's a more realistic take on the DC universe. Wait, more realistic and also more like, what's the word? And not only more realistic, but more like relatable. Now we're up to the scene where Bruce Wayne recruits Aquaman. Uh, this is so much less fun. The Snyder Cut was funnier than the Whedon Cut. Have you guys didn't notice that? Uh, I really just, it astounds me. Again, the color palette's jacked up. Oh, and now we have the diagram on the wall that's inexplicably there about the mother boxes. The people at that problem who call House being too bland are watching from pirated, hence bad picture quality. True. Why is Bruce Wayne more of a douche in this? It's really stupid. Here comes the I know you could talk to fish line. Jeez, I hate this so much. No one says that anymore. Oh my god, it's like Joss Whedon and Warner Brothers were stuck in that era, in the Super Friends era. That's the stupid part. What more realistic should mean is that the people in the movie should act like actual people and not characters with scripted lines. Yeah, exactly. And that's again what Snyder did well, I think, in this. Uh, this is so stupid. Oh, the bad. Here's another example. Bad green screen. I just saw a really bad green screen. Yeah, that is egregious. This movie cuts so like horribly. I'm like, what? Yeah, they think Joss Whedon understands the Justice League. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Yeah. Remember when we thought that Joss Whedon was just coming in for like connective tissue just to make sure, just for the editing process and not to like undo the entire movie? I'm just wondering who approved this whole damn movie. Yeah, dude, cows. I am wondering that myself. And by the way, Warner Brothers knew it was crap. It's just they had to put out a movie so they could get their Christmas bonuses. That's what this was about. That's what this is about. And yes, it's Walter Hamada and Toby Emmerich. But wait, hang on. I think that is deserving of this clip, and we're probably gonna be playing this throughout the night. I just wanted to make sure you guys know it's. Oh God.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
More BS Wonder Bat stuff. Oh no. This is cringe even by Wonder Bat standards. Satan approved it. Master Sergeant bringing the bangers. Nice. There's a reason why I call this movie Craptus League. Hmm. This guy, Bruce Wayne looks so bored and like depressed in this, which just makes sense. I don't like Wonder Bat, to be honest. Neither do I. It's just It's just like Snyder Queen, Nick, JJheat, Taladia. They all bring it up just because they know it pisses me off. Oh boy, it's the scene where the Flash draws on the dude's face, which is so stupid. It doesn't make sense because they've established that whenever he uses the Speed Force, lightning comes out. So why doesn't it work right? I don't get it. Me neither, dude. I prefer Superman with Wonder Woman. That's just my thing. This is so cringe. By the way, enjoy it because this is gonna be the last time I watch this movie. Yeah, he almost walked off. Jeremy Irons almost walked off. And this is also the one where Joss Whedon threaten Gal Gadot's career, and when you see her, like, when you see pictures of her from that time period, she doesn't have her usual bright, happy, peppy attitude, because Joss Whedon ruins everything. One about doesn't because they're polar opposite characters and opposites it doesn't attract always. This is the case. Exactly. But it's like, and the one good thing that we can say about Josstice League, this is the movie that completely destroyed Joss Whedon's career. So there you go. That's the one thing that we can, because I'm of the opinion he is completely overrated. Completely. I've only seen this once with Justice League, with Zack Snyder's Justice League. I can't even bring myself. Yeah, I know. The only reason why I'm watching this is because of this. And by the way, I've watched the Snyder Cut 12 times. And I kid you not, I have counted 12 times. This movie, I haven't watched since it got announced. This is the worst. I prefer Batman Catwoman. Me too. That's the better pairing, honestly. Okay, now we're in the Kryptonian scout ship. We have Silas Stone. Oh yeah, Silas doesn't die in this movie. This is like brutal. And now I know. Now that more information, yeah, off topic, but did you see the announcement yesterday? Yeah, it could be really good. I'm actually excited for that. It's gonna be pretty cool. I did see that announcement. It's funny, Cyborg. I always wondered, why does Cyborg sound so low energy and depressed in this movie? And now I get it with everything that happened. And then Brown Destroyer says, Joss Whedon's Buffy that doesn't age so well. It was more popular because of Sarah Michelle Gellar. Joss Whedon's only credibility is the Avengers movie and Firefly. Avengers and Fire. Let me put it this way: Firefly is the only good thing that I think he's ever produced, because I don't like his Avengers movies. 48 hours of Zack Snyder's Justice League and no regrets. Yes, no regrets whatsoever. Absolutely not. I'm going to watch it more times too. 12? Are you kidding me? I'm not stopping at 12. And every time I watch the Snyder Cut, I discover new things that I missed the previous time. That's how dense this movie is. Not this movie. This movie is basically what they should play a Gitmo to torture people. But I think it's awesome. I really like the Robin series, and I feel like this is the substitute for the cancellation of that series. You mean the Fats Martin Robin series with the really weird art? But okay, to each his own. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is just bad. Oh boy. This is the scene where the janitor is abducted by a parademon, and he just doesn't react. Oh, yeah, 100%. That was really fun. I like that one. Oh yeah, the dude sees the parademon and doesn't react. Oh no! I'm on the Amazon scene. I'm about to see crappy Steppenwolf. Hmm. The mascara still looks pretty. Hmm. And once again, I've said this already, but this is gonna be the last time I ever watch this movie. Because here are the Amazons. Hmm. This is so. I just don't like the color palette of this movie. It's too bright. The way you yes, exactly. It's kind of funny when I was watching the Snyder Cut with a buddy of mine. This is like my third or fourth time watching it. He turns to me. He goes, "Jared, do they ever explain in Josstice League why he keeps saying mother?" No, they do not. In case you guys are wondering what it is, I know what it is because in the comics, Steppenwolf's mother's spirit is embedded in the three boxes. They never explain it, but okay. So I'm like, thanks. You want me to believe that? Oh, this is so stupid. Don't worry, guys. Mother is calling. Oh, ah, Steppenwolf just showed up. He looks so corny and bad PS2 graphics level. Uh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I miss the old "We have no fear" line. It's too painful to watch. You almost walked out. Yeah. Okay, so my opinion on this movie, I used to when I walked out of the movie, I thought it wasn't that bad, up until the point I saw what was cut out of Zack Snyder's like Dark Side, and I was like, no. Hey, what's up, Debbie? Happy April Fool's Day. The color palette makes you really want to walk out because it's so awful. Yeah, exactly. They cut out the hammer swing. It's like it has more like power if you see them actually wind up the entire hammer. To be honest, several looking at the one in DC Comics, but his voice is so deep and sinister. If you watch the well, here's the thing though: DC recently changed the design of comic Steppenwolf to look like the Snyder Cut one. They changed basically a lot of the designs to be the Snyder Cut. Oh yeah, the whole building doesn't fall into the ocean. Steppenwolf just escapes. Ugh. Oh, okay. The scene where Steppenwolf cuts up an Amazon is actually is still there, but it doesn't have blood in it. I forgot about that one. I hate this so much. Yeah, it makes no sense, Debbie. I agree with you. Mm. Oh my god, this is so horrible. And to be honest, it's not because it's actually pretty good, so it's a good change to that transition to comics where they yeah, because he looks evil, noble queen, you queen, you will love me. Yeah, I know why. Why would she love him? Mm, oh, this is so bad. I hate this. You will love me. You all will. Oh my gosh. I don't get that logic. His thing is like when you become the Unity, you'll become part of my army, and then you'll love me. But I'm like, no. And I feel like when you come, I feel like when it comes to this movie, you have to turn off your brain to enjoy it. Well, here's the thing, though. Um, Even if you turn off your brain, it's still not enjoyable because my brain is off right now. Some of us acts is magical. I have no idea. Also, question: why is Steppenwolf in this version of Earth without Darkseid? Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a creep. Exactly. Oh my gosh, they left out all the build up to the Arrow scene. They left out so much. Just hard cuts. I'm like, what is with all these hard cuts? This movie's edited sloppily too. Every time someone says a mother, I cringe every time. Exactly. But for fun fact, you can see I have the hot toys for the Snyder Cut right there. I just want to say, oh no, the thirsty scene. No. Uh, this is so bad. I hate this. Also, this version will, as a step before invaded Earth the first time and not Darkseid. Which, yeah, that makes no sense. Oh, the woman's ranting on TV about the probe stuff. So you're telling me they looked at the scene where, okay, where Martian Manhunter essentially, oh, was Zack Snyder's plan always going to be 4 hours? Okay, for theaters, not necessarily. It's probably going to be like 2.5 hours. I would say 2:45. Or at this point, I think you could have gotten away with 3 hours because you had like movies like Lord of the Rings that were super successful. It's just they made them cut it down to exactly 2 hours because of movie theater run times. But in terms of 4 hours, I think what would have happened is he would have gotten a let's say 2:45 cut of Justice League for theaters, and then on DVDs it would have had the 4 hour version. That's what I think would have happened. So at least this situation gave us a 4 hour Justice League movie. Oh yeah, that scene's coming up. Thanks for reminding me, Arkham. Oh, here comes the thirsty scene. Are you live? Yes, I am live. And what's up, nerd man? This. He just said thirstiest. That's it. I'm playing this clip again.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
Now I see why all those people were fired. It makes sense because they approved this. They approved this. Just think about this. They looked at Zack Snyder's Justice League, the cut, and this, and thought, no, let's release this. They looked at the Snyder Cut, or like what was done with the Snyder Cut, and looked at this and said, no, this is better to release. This won't cause brand damage at all. Because that's ostensibly what this was about. They thought Zack Snyder was damaging the DC brand. Well, look who damaged the DC brand instead. And Lois was shown back at work at the plant as if she's okay with losing Clark. Exactly. And said, no, that, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, speaking of ears, I'm going to do a review of the DC's Training War. It's just, no, it's not a bad event, Tevye. I got to agree with you on that one. I mean, I have to disagree with you, Tevye. Oh, yeah. This is the one where the other part with the Snyder Cut, I mean, no, sorry, with the Whedon cut, is that they tried to like combine the Wayne Tech hangar with the Batcave. I have a question. What do you think is worse, Justice League or Wonder Woman 1984? Oh, that's a tough question. Oh, geez. Probably Justice League because I know all the behind the scenes BS behind it. And it's like the color palette is just awful. At least Wonder Woman 1984 had more redeemable qualities. Oh my god. Mm. This movie also made made Wonder Woman more like hung up about Steve Trevor dying, and I'm like, in the Snyder Cut, yeah, she said I would love. I want Superman who would love to fly, and that's it. Oh boy, this movie's just hard cuts everywhere. They just cut to the actual. They just cut to the actual like history lesson scene. Oh yeah, Wonder Woman was super badass in the Snyder Cut. She was like, "I belong to no one." Here's an idea. Hang on. Here's Wonder Woman in the Snyder Cut. You ready? Hang on. Hope you don't have nightmares. No promises, dude. No promises. Black Adam was better than Wakanda Forever. I gotta agree though on that one. Mm. I love how this movie introduces a bunch of ideas and doesn't explain anything. Everyone sounds so bored in this movie. There's the Green Lantern scene. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Green Lantern. It still dies in this, but it's just so stupid. What kind of was good and bad at the same time? All the MCU movies are so long. Yeah, exactly. Why is Steppenwolf glowing with energy? Oh yeah, it's the Mystics trying to heal him. I got it. And also the Aquaman scene made no sense. True. Yes, everyone's cheering. That's the crowd's reaction when the movie ended. Yeah, they're showing. They just wrapped up the flashback with Steppenwolf. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh. Again, too bright. I harp on that because that's like the main. That's one of my main issues with this. I like how Mankind, even the Snyder Cut. Okay, so the Atlanteans and the Amazons have these elaborate like strongholds to hold their mother boxes, and Mankind just digs a hole. Jeez, the Doomsday Clock line. Yes, it should have been Dark Side. Too many colors flashing at you in your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Makes more sense with Zach's palette. Yeah, exactly. You will see last fighting scenes are all red. Yeah, the red sky. I'm like, why? Oh, and the family camping out next to a nuclear reactor. That makes sense. Why so ironic? Because the scene is also in the Snyder Cut. Yeah, but it's expanded. There's more scenes in it. And Nerdman says Wonder Woman 1984 is worse. Oh, that's a bold statement. Hmm. Okay. Why does Barry Allen have K-pop playing in the background? Makes no sense. Hmm. This is so. Where's the scene where he saves Iris West? What's up, JJheat? I sent you the link. Both links. Hmm. I'm not even a big fan. Yeah, I'm the biggest Wonder Woman fan. I can't even watch. Yeah, exactly. Me too. It was up to Lottie. If you want the link, I'll send it to you as well. Do you think? Don't you think it's a little funny that everything within DC is actually rebooting the comics? The comics got rebooted. Animation got rebooted. Now music. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, the Batman? It just came in. I'm rewatching Josstice League for the first time since the Snyder Cut got announced. Signed it. Okay, it's in the it's in the host chat, I think. Okay, I thought I sent. Oh yeah, it's in the host chat. Go to the live host chat and then scroll up. I can send it as well. Hang on. All right, so here is the link. Oh, brunch. Oh no. What's up, Taladia?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh God.
All right,
Thank you for coming to suffer with me. I sent you the link if you also want to watch the movie.
Well, don't worry. I got my Super ID shirt on
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, nice. This is not the movie to do that. Ah, this is hard. I can't believe we endured this for 3 years, dude.
Yeah, neither can I. I can't believe it.
By the way, I'm warning you in advance. This is the only time I'm watching this movie.
All right, 1 second. I'm joining on the other link to suffer with you.
Thank you.
And by the way, I haven't watched Wonder Woman yet. I'm planning to do that tonight after I've eaten.
All good. All good. Take your time. So you're doing Wonder Woman and Gotham Knights, right?
Back to back.
Oh God. And then so JJheat, I sent you the link to join the chat, and then I'll send you the one to this comment basically summarizes it. There you go, right there.
What comment? Let me see.
Damn, bro, I feel like the more you watch it, the sadder you get. Yeah, exactly. It's the Whedon cut. Why wouldn't I be sad? So JD,
It's in the JJheat. It's in the what's it called?
it's in the
Group
host
chat.
chat.
It's in the host Comics League host chat.
There you go. Hey JJheat.
What's up?
Suffer with.
And I'm gonna
JJheat.
send you the link to watch the movie too.
Oh,
By the way,
no.
JJheat, last night was hilarious. You trolling.
Thank you. I'm glad you can enjoy that. I'm glad you can enjoy that.
I did.
Yes, I want that.
Wonder back.
What? Say it with me, everybody. Wonder back, wonder back, wonder.
Jesus, I'm suffering enough. Can you guys lay off just for this one movie? Just for this one movie, please. I'm watching Josstice League. This is painful
It's
enough,
official.
you dicks.
But it's official. That's the thing.
No, it's not. Again, nothing in that statement indicated Wonderbat.
What's up, PK? What's up, Tevia?
Oh, good. Another gratuitous scene of Wonder Woman's ass.
Yes.
Don't they
Joss
do the same
Whedon,
thing
you're
to
a perv.
Nightwing?
Yeah, but it's creepier with Wonder Woman now.
Oh, I gotta show you guys something.
This is horrible.
The group DM.
Again, JJheat, I can't believe we endured this for 3 years.
Yeah. Hamada, everybody.
I played this clip twice already, but I'm going to play it again because it's appropriate right now. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
And by the way, I've said Joss Whedon a lot in the streams.
Why did you say that name?
If you did that.
Why in this movie did they make Wonder Woman so obsessed with Steve Trevor? Oh, wow. Interesting. Thank God I'm now wasting my brain power on this trademark because if I had to watch this movie again, it would break me. Yeah, I'm approaching that.
Oh, Jared, I'm about to post something in the group chat.
Toyama was the brainchild of this. He was a wannabe Disney executive. He thought that he was gonna get hired by Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, chat. All right. Yeah, I know. That looks cool.
Cancelled.
So, if those who don't know, Talati is sharing canceled like stuff
Assets.
for Gotham Knights. Yeah.
Cancelled assets that never made the game, and that was
Hmm.
sent to me.
Wow. But Taladia, enjoy the first episode of Gotham Knights.
I can't believe you bring that up.
Hey, you guys made me watch this and read Civil War 2, so you know what? Ha! Why is there green blood on Aquaman's hands? Mm. Why is there rock music playing?
That's Whedon for you.
Yeah, exactly. I hate Whedon. Yeah. Refer to Night for my full review of Civil War 2. They skipped the whole Aquaman's like backstory scene. Oh, there's Amber Turd. There you go. They also call William Defoe as well. Yeah. Mm,
No.
this is so stupid. This is really bad. Ah! Remember
That
crappy
face.
Steppenwolf?
Oh, that face.
Yeah, that really bad face. Oh no. This sucks. Oh my gosh, they cut that scene. Okay, so that's what they did with that scene. Oh gosh. This is so lazily edited. Jeez. Steppenwolf's roar face, exactly.
Jared, I got to tell you this though.
Oh my god.
He knew you. Jared.
This is just so bad. Why did this have to come out?
Suffer in pain.
Thank you. They cut out Mara taking the blood out of Steppenwolf's body. Advantage that we're almost halfway done with the movie.
No.
The really crappy green screen. This is so stupid.
What?
It was actually redone without Mara's accent. And by the way, you can always tell the reshots because they'll zoom in like Aquaman. Oh no! The Russian family!
No.
Next to a nuclear reactor, Taladia and JJheat.
By the way, do you see why I just retweeted?
What?
I know, right?
Is that a rumor?
A new rumor, yeah.
Oh boy. No, we'll see what happens with that. What was the point of the Russian family? I have no idea.
I don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Why have Russian family in the first place?
Sorry, JJheat, but yeah, this is what happens when you try and create another Avengers movie. It doesn't work. Oh God, mother again. Mother. Yeah. You will feed on what?
And one that might come true.
Pause
What?
it. Pause it.
Wait.
Right.
The one dark side reference. What's up, JJheat?
Compare this to what we saw in the Snyder Cut with Steppenwolf and Assad.
Oh, Snyder Cut's way better. Do you really have to say that?
No, it explained.
He did.
Instead of we got a whole scene of Steppenwolf's exile rather than just a crappy throwaway line. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, exactly. All right. The Snyder Cut was basically context the movie. That's basically what it is. Here's Silas being abducted, which wasn't the Snyder Cut. So all right. Again, how about this crappy color palette again? I keep mentioning that because it's really bad. All right. Of course, they drew an actual parademon instead of like the bat creature that was actually in Snyder. Why did they change the drawing? Fun fact, Jim Gordon's partner that he was talking about is the Spectre. Oh, great. Another shot of Gal Gadot's ass. Oh, of course, and to buy over the fans with nostalgia bait, they kind of play the Batman 1989 theme, which I got news for you. That and the Christopher Reeves theme don't fit with these versions of the DCEU characters.
Yeah.
They worked in their own universe, which is fine, but it just doesn't work here.
It would work for like what's it called? Brandon Routh's Superman and
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton's Batman.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this just looks okay. All right. Smallville managed to remix the John Williams theme to work there much better. Yeah, exactly. And this one they just copy and paste because they brought back Danny Elfman. And Elfman is known to say there's only been one Superman theme and one Batman theme, and I've done them both. And I'm like, oh wow, what a narcissist. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, here's the Nightcrawler. I miss when they get off the Nightcrawler, it plays like heavy metal rock music. Yeah, I miss the heavy metal rock music that plays when they get off the vehicle. So badass. Hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but okay. So yeah, John Williams did, but it's like Danny Elfman said there's only been one Batman theme, and I did them.
Oh,
And
do
I'm
you know
like,
one thing? They cut one scene from this,
oh yeah,
which
the
was
whole
amazing.
we do this together, and like that, I heard about you. It didn't think you were real. I'm real when it's useful. Yeah. Oh, but there's a lot of people that like that. They will not acknowledge anyone else's themes, and they're called. And let me put it this way: you can't expect them to use the same theme for every single character, no matter what. It doesn't work like that. Granted, this movie was bad, but at least we got some good DC stuff this time. Yeah, exactly. Oh, oh yeah, the push people and rock away. And I love Zach's reaction when someone asks him, "Does Barry say this?" And he goes, "What the f?" So you make Barry a coward in this movie, and in the Snyder Cut, he runs back in time and saves everybody.
Zach just posted the Lawrence Fishburne Snyder full circle.
Hmm. Oh yeah, they're just watching Steppenwolf kill a man while Flash is talking about his insecurities. Exactly. Oh no! Don't zoom in on Steppenwolf's face. I don't want to see that.
Ew.
Mm, this is so dumb. I hate this. Everything is just cut. It's just random like jump cuts. I hate this. Where's the part she whips the shield out? This is so stupid. Thanks, Joss Whedon. Mm. You couldn't do the "I belong to no one" line. Really, you didn't want to use that one. That sounds way better than "you overestimate yourself." Mhm. This whole movie just makes the Justice League look like a bunch of chumps. Yeah. Again, oh jeez. It's just random jump cuts. No wonder people hated this movie. The logic of this movie is out there. Yeah, exactly. For a lot of different reasons. This is true. I killed your sisters. One woman. Do I look like I care? Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense. Oh no. Okay, so here's one woman being thrown around. I just realized the Flash falling into Wonder Woman is coming.
Oh no.
Uh, So you took out the "my turn." Why'd you change that line? I don't get this. Oh no, Jesus, he is tall. No! Look what PK says. Batman got tan between shots. Yeah, in Age of Ultron, also directed by Joss Whedon, by the way, Bruce Banner fell into Black Widow's boobs. All right, so we have the clearly Zack Snyder scene with he pushes the sword back into her hands.
Yeah. Oh, he's full.
Yeah, I know. Oh no! No! Or like
No.
or like Batman falling into like the thing going, ah. By the way, fun fact, that was a body double because Gal Gadot refused to do this scene. Mm. Mm. Batman was made to look jokey here by Joss Whedon, and people were defending that. That pretty much settled it for me. The whole anti-Snyder cult on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Exactly. So the Flash didn't fall on Wonder Woman; he ran into her. Oh yeah.
Bye bye, the pirate demon.
Yeah. Why does Cyborg say heads up? It makes no sense. This movie. Okay, so you just seen it upside down. I'm really glad that the one good thing that came from this movie is that Joss Whedon can't get a directing job anymore. Whedon's continuity is all over the place. Well, watching this version makes you think of Smallville and Metropolis are down the street from each other. Zack Snyder established it's 1,800 miles away. Yeah, exactly. And in this movie, they try to make you believe. Yeah, exactly. This movie also makes you believe that the Batcave and the and the hangar are the same building.
Unbelievable.
There's just Aquaman showing up randomly. They took out the scene of him surfing on that wave. Hmm. It's kind of weird seeing all the scenes that we know were Zack Snyder scenes. Hmm. Did he just bail? Oh god. Taladia, look at what PK put.
Uh,
Everyone is talking like they have speech diarrhea. That's
oh
awesome.
wow.
I love that.
I dig it.
Oh, it's a Russian family, Taladia. Remember where there were some people who were conjecturing that they were trying to make these people sound important, but what they did is they made it so like the Russian family was actually like the Wonder Twins. Which who cares about the Wonder Twins, first off? Oh, the bug spray scene. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Did Gordon say work well with work well with others again? He said work well with others. He didn't say again. Oh, okay. Here we go. The hanger again. Hanger again. This sucks. Again, there you go. They made the hanger the exact same thing. When I was on when I was on Nerdette, oh, by the way, yeah, I feel like it's just random as hell. Me too.
Yeah.
When I was on Nerdette stream to debate the Snyderverse, she kept trying to. I mean, someone in the chat put down that the Whedon cut explained the mother boxes a lot better, and I'm like, what do you mean there was no explanation? How do I know you're in an accident, Victor? We didn't see it. And why is Aquaman stealing stuff from Bruce Wayne? Why would the Batcave's window have lights on the outside? Well, remember, PK, this is actually not the Batcave. It's the hangar. It's the Wayne Tech hangar. That's not part of the Batcave. They only make you think that because they don't like what. No, Josstice League doesn't explain a single thing. Exactly. I'm back. Is this still happening? Are your eyes burning? Maybe a part of your soul crying out in pain. Somewhere in hell, Satan is laughing. That pretty much describes a master sergeant.
This is,
I'm pointing it out. Yeah, exactly. Remember in the Snyder Cut when they were all in favor of reviving Superman? They actually had an organic way for them to decide, okay, we're going to bring Superman back to life. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Here comes this. Here comes the. Did Steve Trevor tell you that? There you go. First off, how does Bruce know about Steve Trevor? Zach put the Wayne Aerospace hangar in a daytime shot in this movie, while the cave is the only ever accessible at night.
You know how he knows Steve Trevor? Because of that picture, remember, in Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. This is such a stupid argument. This dialogue is really crappy, jeez. And Ben Affleck has a corset to keep his physique hidden, his off-time physique hidden. Yeah. One thing I didn't like about Ben Affleck's Batman here is I feel like his batsuit could have been slimmer. Yeah, well, remember the other Batman that the Whedon Batman is, oh boy, the Pet Cemetery line. The Zack Snyder Batman is supposed to be more intimidating and more bulky. Yeah, he said it would cover up Bruce Wayne's murder. Oh my gosh. Of course, you will have a contingency plan. they're making it out a lot like Superman's automatically going to want to kill Batman just because of Batman versus Superman, forgetting the fact that they were friends at the end of the movie. Yeah, from Dark Knight by Frank Miller, and Batman was bulky in that one, but it's designed to be more intimidating factor in this. Okay, so I hate this because in the Snyder Cut, remember how much character development Bruce got instead of saying, "Oh, Superman was more human than I was." Yeah, what room in the Batcave is it supposed to be exactly? And this is just, Here comes the tagging up of Superman. This is just horrible. Joss Whedon's color saturation was so bad that it made Batman look like a fat boy. The suit was made for a darker color tone. Exactly, too. And also, when you think about it, with the Superman suit, and we'll see this later.
Oh, that is so awkward right here.
Yeah, I know that the fist bump with the Superman suit, how it looks so bright. It was supposed to it was made in a way that Zach could turn it black because remember he had to do the black suit in VFX. Oh gosh. So you left the scene of Aquaman and Wonder Woman bonding. Wow. So you took that out. Yeah. Oh, and no, that they just make Barry and Victor do all the work. Exactly. Nope. Needlessly awkward parts. Superman's appearance here looks cringy. Is this guy bothering you? It seems that Superman's talking to kids. Yeah, exactly. The whole movie has not a single mention. It did have a single mention of Darkseid because Steppenwolf goes for Darkseid, and that's all we got. Not to mention Joss was all reshoots, so Ben was out of original shape, and he was pushed back into the bottle. Yeah, exactly. Imagine that. Imagine that. Where's the "I'm always dressed" part? That was great.
Oh boy.
They used to have some music from Man of Steel. This is the first music that has a reference to the Snyderverse. It's only an hour and 10 minutes into the movie. By the way, guys, screw you for making me watch this movie. By the way, I just want to let you. I just want to let you guys know that.
Don't blame me. Do not blame me. You put this on yourself.
Actually, I can blame.
Oh,
Nick,
yes, you did.
Wait. Nick is the one that told me to watch Josstice League. So,
Well, blame Nick then.
all right, I blame Nick. Sorry. Oh yeah, they just walk into Star Labs, this government facility that is like under heavy guard, and they just walk in. No nightmare scene, and I'm like, A lot of these changes in dialogue were necessary. I get that you didn't want to have like the back in time scene, but you could have just kept the rest of it. Oh wait, Kal-El, no. We're getting to that scene. We're getting to that scene. Yeah.
But the one thing they missed is that, oh no,
Yeah. Oh no. All right.
this is hurting me.
Yeah. I had to watch. You only have to watch half of Josstice League. They missed all the cool parts with the thing going back up. I'm like, I hate this. Is so stupid. This is the worst edited movie I have ever seen. The future has taken root in the present. Smallville, Gotham, Metropolis, Star Labs, and the entire Chernobyl region are all the same block. Yeah, exactly. Everything is so close together. Oh yeah, they just leave the mother box there. All right. There's no music here either. What's up, Clark? Mm. Oh, jeez. John Williams theme. They skipped they skip a lot of stuff there. Here comes the scanning part. Look at the bad green screen. Kal-El, no. Well, it's better in the Snyder Cut, is what I think. I think it's better there. What mocks the most is that one of us can consider this movie to be official canon, and they knew that it was a crap movie, by the way. They were like, Victor, stop. I'm like, this is so stupid. Go to a happier place. So this sucks.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know. No,
God
it
damn.
was better than the Snyder Cut.
Pets. Thank
Oh
you.
God. Ah. Look at PK. There it is.
I know this is kind of obvious, but the Whedon, the theatrical cut, literally just turned Steppenwolf into Loki, into Gray Loki.
Basically.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
Because remember, who was directing that? I told you. Even this scene is better than the Snyder Cut. Because it's slower as he turns his head.
Terrible music choice across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tone
look at
deaf.
this. Look at PK. What is this music? Okay, so what's up, Nerdette? We're watching Josstice League.
Yes, your favorite film.
No, no, no,
Hey-o.
no. Wait, she likes the Snyder Cut more.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
That's superior.
All right, Tristan, if you want to join us, I'll send you a link.
Nerdette, this is for you. Wonderbat, 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 Wonder.
No, she
Wonderbat, Wonderbat,
she
Wonderbat,
prefers
Wonderbat,
Batman with
Wonderbat,
Talia,
Wonderbat.
so which is very toxic, but that's besides the point. So that
Wait,
movie's
what?
so stupid playing up. Yeah, exactly. She prefers Batman with Talia. She's told me this much.
Huh.
But Wonderbat's
Oh
a thing now.
no! Oh no! The "Do you bleed" part.
Do you bleed?
But does it need you? Oh no!
Do you bleed?
Look at that terrible CGI lip. He just tosses Batman aside.
This film was very quippy.
Of course, they were trying to make the Avengers movie.
Not gonna lie, this was not the best performance for Lois Lane. Not my favorite.
Music's terrible. I hate this music choice. Oh, and let's not forget, they just left the mother box there. Oh no. Yeah, my ears and eyes are bleeding. Yeah, he just grabs it. I don't get this.
And here comes arguably the worst part of the film. The
You
third
smell
act.
good. What? By Nerd, I emailed you the link if you'd like to join us. This is horrible. This is bad. That's what this is.
Oh man, this is hurting my eyes.
You notice how, like, in the Snyder Cut, he, instead of saying "you smell good," she says "you spoke." Oh yeah, unnecessary drama in the team. This sucks. Oh my gosh, stop it. But have you noticed that Barry is significantly more annoying in this? Oh man, oh god. Why do they keep making stupid jokes? Oh no. I know what's coming up. What does that even mean?
Come on, it's low hanging fruit.
Though
Yeah.
the ocean does the talking. What the hell?
It's
And
technically
no.
true.
Oh no. Oh no. This is even cringe for you Wonder Bat fans.
Yes. This is cringeworthy.
Admit it. This is cringe for you guys that make fun of me because of this.
Well, it's still Wonder Bat, so
You guys suck. You guys can't even admit when it's done poorly.
Oh, we can easily admit that.
yeah, we can easily admit that, but it's still Wonder Bat.
Admit
so.
it then.
Okay, it was poorly executed.
Thank you. Oh, also, PK, where did Wonder Woman get that red shroud? I don't know. I get it's supposed to be like a toga for like Greek myths, but you do realize that togas cover the entire body and not just parts of her armor, right? Yeah, that's right. Degrade your female characters for the sake of men. Great job, Joss Whedon. Well, we all know that degrading women is what you do. This movie is what started my utter distaste for Joss Whedon. Stop bringing up Steve Trevor. Oh my gosh. But you don't leave until the day. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. What are those plates? Yes. And did Bruce have an extra layer of that peeled off before Diana came in? Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, this is such a terrible scene.
It's a drag.
Look at the bad CGI. Well, enjoy it. You guys are watching me suffer through this with you.
Hey, we're all suffering together.
Yeah,
It's
we're all
all
suffering.
macabre, a sense of suffering. It's so weird. It is weird watching this after watching the Snyder Cut for the 12th time. What part are you at? Okay, it's the part where Lois and Superman meet in the field, and we see the the really bad CGI flip. Oh god, where he goes, you're really back and everything, and Amy Adams basically goes, I wasn't strong enough, so he degrades Lois Lane. And as much as I don't like Lois Lane, this is horrible.
Amy Adams was not the best cast choice for Lois Lane. She's not my best performance. She's not my favorite.
Really? I like her way better in the comics.
Yeah, the tie-in comics are an improvement, but consistently, not my best performance. You got Smallville, you got Superman the Animated Series, you got JL and JLU.
Version of Lois, I think she did really well. Oh no! The really every time I look at that face, I'm like, no! Go away! Oh no! Oh! Every time he talks! Oh! Oh! That smile! That smile!
You could have let Clark keep the mustache. Just make it
Just put a fake beard around the mustache and you're good.
Oh, give him a mullet. It would have been far better.
Oh, yeah. Basically recreate the death of Superman. And by the way, you know what's kind of funny? They didn't like change it. They didn't show him getting the suit or anything like that. Yeah, I know I do feel itchy. But wasn't there like All right, so to give you another idea about how crappy this movie is when they edited it, not only did they take out the black suit, they took out the scene where Superman gets his suit. He just shows up in the Superman suit. Oh, there's the daytime. So Diana's line about making it through the night means nothing. They already made it through the night.
I think we both know what they were insinuating.
Yeah.
Thank you. 3 is 1. Oh, boy. Yes, why is there a red sky? And why is the ground growing crystals?
Okay, this part makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say this makes no sense. Why deploying the force field? Why does that create all these like tentacle stuff? Mm. Mm. So the transport all of a sudden works. And they take out the scene where Bruce goes to Victor. Hey, listen, dude, you were born for this, basically, or like the how do you know Superman will show up? Faith, Alfred, Faith. I like Amy Adams, but she didn't have the sass Lois Lane is known for. She used a modern.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
All right. What's with the Oedipus complex? Oh, dang. Shots fired, baby. No
This
Faith,
is-
Alfred, Faith. Yeah, exactly. I need that drop. Oh, no. Mm.
Oh boy. Feet.
Mm.
Oof.
Again, degrade Wonder Woman. Thanks a lot. It's like, he even grunts like, and I'm like, no, go away.
He's played that type of role before in Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. No, but in this, he's playing a superhero that's meant to respect people. That's it. Mm.
Who put that there?
Yes. Why did Wonder Woman just place her lasso somewhere? Again, this is one of my chief problems with this movie. They made all these big plot holes just to tell these jokes that are, by the way, cringe as hell. Up again with the Russian family.
This is literally there for Flash to save someone and to set up the race at the end. They have no real role here.
Yes.
And what's with this crisis color saturation? Good
Yes.
God!
Thank you. That's what she said.
Too easy, Jared.
I had to. I have to figure out some way to make this fun.
And Snyder Queen, the fans requested it, and Jared must endure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why
I
did
know.
you
And by
say
the
that
way,
name?
Since you showed up, Snyder Queen. Yeah, why is the sky red outside of the dome? Oh, y'all ain't watching. Yes, we are
Oh,
watching it.
and Snyder
Why
Queen.
is the sky
Wonder
red?
Vet,
Snyder
Wonder Vet,
Queen.
Wonder Vet, Wonder Vet, Wonder Vet, Wonder Vet.
All right, if you want again, Snyder Queen again. If you want to join the stream and continue to rub this in, I'll send
Yeah,
you the
let's
link.
rub this in on him. Rub this in on him, Snyder Queen.
I'm already watching the worst DC movie of all time. So let me get this straight. He hops into the Batmobile right as the thing's about to crash. Are you kidding me?
Wonder that, yes.
This is for you, Snyder Queen. This all looks too easy. Exactly. I can't. I'm getting ready to go out and start you. I was going live and say hi. Hi. By the way, we'll be live at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so I can really, for one thing, review this positively at first, and then rip this thing a new a-hole because I am going to destroy this movie.
Yeah, I'm destroying 84 and Gotham Knights.
And JJheat has to review Marvel first off, and Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Superman Quest for Peace isn't a bad film. Just saying.
It's mid at best.
What is with this bad green screen?
Massive reshoots, poor writing.
No, but you could have done better for this.
They could
Like
have.
12 midnight here. I might be drunk. Well, that's the best way to positively review these movies. You have to be.
Yeah.
No, you need to be drunk to review Captain Marvel, Captain Karen, but that's a separate conversation.
That's just Nick. Nick has to do that, not me. I kind of lucked out. You know why? I got the shortest movie. The music in this is so not exciting at all. Again, why are there the stupid tentacles coming out of the ground? This makes no sense.
This is one of those situations where they should have just delayed the movie.
Yeah, but remember, Joss Whedon actually wanted them to delay it. But they said no, because here's the thing. If they were going to delay it for Joss Whedon, they might as well have just delayed it for Zack Snyder, right? But remember, they wanted their Christmas bonuses. Oh, God, the stupid music.
I got food.
Oh, my gosh, so cringe dialogue. This is stupid dialogue. You suck. All right, I got to prepare to bring in this clip. Here we go. Hang on.
My man.
I prefer this version of My Man. It's more like under his breath.
A man.
I really hope that Zach never watches this movie because he is going to be pissed.
Wait, which Zach are we talking about?
Snyder.
Snyder.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Yeah. Look at the really bad first person stuff.
Look
Oh,
at
God.
Dave's comment.
Knowing who Whedon is, it's probably a tenant. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is great. Oh, my gosh.
Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Yes, you just. I'm playing this twice.
A man.
is excellent. Nice one. If you've read his Wonder Woman script, yeah, that you may not be that far off. Why does he put his arms all the way in the box? And JJheat, don't you dare.
That's what she said.
You're stuck. Oh God! Again, it's making the Flash look so useless. The Parademon does not grab onto his gun at all. You lose like her putting her sword back, and you lose all the buildup that really emphasized how powerful these guys are. It's just no hard cut, hard cut, hard cut. Up, stupid Russian family. Has the Batmobile escape look way worse? I know. Here's the other thing. It takes Barry this long to get to the Russian family that are driving in a slow-ass car.
Because that made
He's
Barry the quick
Flash.
machine, and this was the only way to make him useful.
No, but again, it doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. They turned Barry into a quick machine. And he had no other role in the film prior to this.
Okay, here comes the significantly less cool Superman entrance. Like,
and
after watching the Snyder Cut, I'm like, what the hell? Oh, look
Not
at
yet.
that! That's what happened. He hits him in the shoulder. He actually hits him in the shoulder in this. Don't touch my mother. Oh God. No.
I'm also a big fan of Justice.
This is so stupid.
Not impressed.
That's better. This is better. Oh, right. Oh God. How much movie is left? Oh, good. 20 minutes. Oh no, I don't not like you. So you just leave instead of buying him time? More like, this movie bothering you? Exactly. Superman sounds a lot like he doesn't care, as written by Bendis for some reason. Nice. So it takes Barry this long to find the Russian family. It took him that long to find.
See? It's just here to set up the race between the two and the post-credit at the end.
And they wouldn't survive going that fast. This movie is too much like a Saturday morning cartoon.
I think that's the vibe they were going for.
How would he lift a building? Yeah, that's what everyone says to Joss Whedon. Jeez.
The closest you'll ever get to a Super Wonder scene.
No, there's one scene in this that is the closest to a Super Wonder. Oh yeah, what other people live in that building? Mm. What are they still doing in that building? Exactly. They showed people evacuating.
So Clark's down for the count. He can't do anything for the final battle, but instead he gets called back to Darkseid.
No, he
for
does
his
one
failure.
thing. He does one thing. Besides quipping like an idiot. Mm. Jesus. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid.
Which is technically true. He is the oldest out of all of them. There we go. Yes! Somebody shut him up!
Nice. All right, that was kind of cool. The sword flip. Oh, that. Knowing that was Wonder Woman cutting his head off this looks so horrible.
Fear.
Oh, fear. Because fear somehow played into this, ladies and gentlemen. After listening to, I'm definitely watching the Snyder Cut again later so I can feel at peace. Yeah, me too. I probably will end up doing a 13th watch through for this. Because I need to eliminate this crap from my mind. The first and only time Superman used freeze breath. Why would the parademon suddenly turn on him? And by the way, again.
Yeah, second Warner Brothers.
And you only get
where'd
one.
He go?
You get one silhouette of Darkseid. It's like half a frame, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is the least deserved booyah of all time.
And by the way, he doesn't even say that in the comics anymore. Or at the time, he doesn't say that in the comics. No! That awesome scene where they're like in the sun. They took that away? It has to be sabotaged. How could Whedon think anything he added was better than Snyder's scenes? Even his giant baby head couldn't contain that much blind ego. Yeah, exactly. What animated movie was his death ripped off? I have no idea.
He'll never work for a comic book movie ever again.
Rightly so.
Yeah, Whedon's career is over.
Why are there flowers? Wait, another thing. So Steppenwolf goes away and the Unity stop. Why are flowers growing all of a sudden?
It's to cinematically carve a happy ending.
This is too cartoony. This is Super Friends level of cringe.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I would. You notice in this, Lois is holding a box instead of a bassinet.
I bought the mic.
Clark's reaction to that, and because it is in the Snyder Cut, I can say that. It's actually really good. Oh yeah, I forgot we never saw Barry going back in time. And that's he won an Oscar, a-holes! You took out the great scene with his father's like, his foot's in the door! Guys, a guy thought he was making a Disney movie. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what came into mind after watching this. Pure sabotage, because yes, this has to be so much more. There's no way they actually thought this was better.
No, it's ego because they know what they did to Zack Snyder. They know the opportunities they took,
Yeah.
and they do. Yeah, this was just pure ego.
Oh my gosh, this stupid, this monologue by Lois.
Please pause it now. Just end it
No.
now. Save us.
No, we're completing it.
No.
Get away from Bruce. Get away from Bruce.
Wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder. Wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder about, wonder.
Oh, this. Look at this cringe CGI. Jeez. Oh, this running scene looks so bad. You notice how Flash is running? You know how people always complain about Ezra's run? You notice it was better in the Snyder Cut? Oh, this too. Jeez. There are better ways to show her, like, embracing her role as a superhero. Remember when Batman was on top of the Bat Tank? Oh, so he repaired the Batwing? When do we ever see that?
This guy.
They thought nostalgia bait would be enough to save a shitty product.
Mm-hmm. Father Twice was a better ending speech, exactly. All right. Now, we just have the post-credit scene. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Look at that bad lip. Oh,
of course.
And no establishment about how Clark Kent is walking around. And they claim that this is the better one. But Blind Ego or Sabotage, same difference. They wanted to get one over on Snyder at the cost of a good movie.
Okay, now we're done.
No,
Now we're done.
I feel sorry for that one Beatles song. All right, we just have one more thing. Yeah.
Oh crap! I forgot about this.
This movie happens when you hire a sworn enemy of DC to direct a DCEU movie. I know exactly. Because when you think about it, also, with the Snyder Cut, it ends in a way that if they didn't want to go in Snyder's way, Snyder's like direction, they could have just pivoted immediately. Man of Steel, he could have swapped out the suits. It's really that simple.
Again, ego got the better of them.
Ego, yeah, I know. But I was saying there's no reason for that. All right. This was the one scene where everyone reacted like, oh my gosh, because it's Deathstroke. I like the other version better, but okay. Just assume I like the Snyder Cut versions a lot better.
Snyder Cut version is the superior version.
Oh, by far. But you have to admit, this was a badass suit.
Oh yeah, which is why I'm glad this is also the Snyder Cut, because I'm like, yeah, the Deathstroke suit looks dope. We could have had greatness, exactly. Or like, just because you go, and by the way, now we're done. And
Thank
by the
God
way,
for
just
that.
because, I want to emphasize this, Warner Brothers, just because you release, let's say that they release a Snyder Cut, just because you do that does not mean you necessarily have to go 100% in his direction. You could have just pivoted immediately.
You easily could have been a one and done. Cut the Snyder Cut down to like 2.5 hours. Have it be a one and done and go a new direction. Maybe
Or
2:45.
or they could have done it a two-parter Justice League film, which was the first half, which is basically forming the Justice League, and then the second half is Superman Return.
Yeah, but that's too much of a comparison to what they were setting up to Infinity War and Endgame.
No, but it would have made more sense if they did it before.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying that comparison would have been there.
Even if it was actually, this wouldn't have come up. This would have been at the same time as Justice League 2017. Remember that, right?
No,
if Snyder was still there, he would admit.
Because this came out around the time Thor Ragnarok came out, and that was pre-Infinity War.
Not to mention,
yes,
in a scenario where the Snyder Cut became theatrical, it would have been delayed as a reconciliation effort by Snyder.
So it would have come out. Yeah, it would have come out around the time Infinity War and Endgame would have.
Yeah, the comparison would have been there regardless.
But the way I see it, though, I think even if a two-part was a thing, I still think, even though it would be compared to Endgame Infinity War, I still think it would have made more money than Avengers Endgame and more money than Infinity War.
It would have made $1 billion. I guarantee you, it would have made $1 billion. The Snyder Cut, even like truncated down to like, let's say 2.5 to 245. That with the quality that it is, it would have made $1 billion. And then they would have said, "Okay, Snyder, do whatever you want. We're done. We're done attacking you. Go ahead, do it," because money talks. But unfortunately,
but the good thing is, we are getting the Snyder Cut in IMAX for full circle.
But I want to see it too. I can't go to SnyderCon, but I want to see it in the IMAX too.
I'll tell you why that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you why this is happening full, because of Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca.
Thank you, DeLuca and Abdi. We love you.
Yeah, a big shout out goes out to them, because if it wasn't for them, we would never got this convention. And I still think Snyder's going to complete his trilogy. I still think that.
Me too.
Wait, didn't they try to actually expand and restore the Snyderverse before Emmerich dropped Warner Media?
Yeah, exactly. That was the plan. The Snyder Cut, because what happens is that the Snyder Cut came out and they were all excited. They were all good. It was because remember, that movie was big when it launched. And what happened was Emmerich was so Emmerich that he took over Warner Max and shut it down. But Dave actually asked a good question. What did you think when you first saw this movie in the cinema? I admit I tried to lie to myself and say it's not that bad, but I was cringing. Me personally, I lied to myself and said it wasn't that bad. But what destroyed that lie was when Zach started posting on Vero all the stuff that was supposed to be in the movie, like Darkseid, Black Suit Superman. And then I started to actually rewatch the movie a couple of times, and I'm like, this sucks. By the way, fun fact. So the day after this movie came out on DVD, I was watching on digital on my computer. I see someone behind me at school, like, lean over and watch it with me. And then he just sighs, shakes his head, and then walks away. Now I understand that. What about you, Taladia?
I tried to lie to myself as well, same as you, saying like, it's not that bad. But after what Snyder posted on Vero, yeah, I was like, yeah, Snyder Cut's going to be much superior.
What about you, JJheat?
Same, but I knew from the beginning it was going to be bad from the behind-the-scenes stuff and the news of Snyder's stepdaughter's tragic suicide. I just knew that all of it was going to go down.
Yeah, that's true. And it's kind of funny. Again, when I was watching when we sat down, Lad and I, March 18th, to watch the Snyder Cut, I remember in the back of my mind I was like, please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck, because again, this was still in my mind. But then what eliminated that thought from my mind is I'm like, okay, it can't be worse than what we got. There's no way what Snyder did is worse than what Joss did.
Yeah.
Can't be. No way. Yeah, I think I was in denial too. Yeah. And then when the Snyder Cut comes out, I'm like, I've heard people say when they watch the Snyder Cut going, I 100% cannot, like, I used to be able to explain a lot of the changes Warner made. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. How did Warner Brothers approve and promote this version? Because remember, they wanted their Christmas bonuses. They wanted their Christmas bonus because that's the whole reason why they wouldn't delay it. Because they want, because I think it was like they had to release a certain amount of movies per year to get their Christmas bonuses, and this was the last one they needed. So agreed. So basically what they did is they exploited a man's personal tragedy to, 1, force him out, 2, release a crapped up version of this movie, and 3, here's the really effed up part, and I said this multiple times during the opening credits, blame him for it, because it said a Zack Snyder film, and I'm like, no, that is not a Zack Snyder film. And even Terrio said, Chris Terrio, the screenwriter, said he had trouble getting work after this version of it.
You made your bed the moment you agreed to do the gig, Terrio.
No. What happened was Terrio wrote the Snyder Cut, and remember, what happened was Joss rewrote the entire movie, but it still says a Chris Terrio and...
Yeah, because they had to spin it, so of course they're still going to get a production credit.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they were bought out.
I watched the first 4 chapters of the Snyder Cut on my phone at work because it was a work day, and then I rewatched the rest of the movie with my brother when I got home. Yeah, good. And then I watched it like 3 times
I watched
that
it
weekend.
twice.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's
Twice in one day. I watched it twice in one day. So I spent 4 hours of my time.
8
It's
hours.
like, you know what? Yes, let's watch that. 8 hours of watching Snyder Cut.
How many times have you guys watched it total? And by that question's also for the chat as well.
I'd say about twice. I haven't binged it like 10 to 13, 12, 13 times like you have, Jared.
What's actually kind of funny is I was thinking about this because I make a lot of fan edits and use a lot of clips in the Snyderverse. The good part is that whenever I need a scene for, like, okay, I need a connective scene where Superman does this, and I'm like, Snyder Cut scene, there you go, done. Because I've watched it so many times, I basically memorized the movie. What about you, Taladia? How many times have you watched it?
Twice. And
you gotta get those
I'm gonna
numbers
do a
up.
special. I know, but I've been busy. You know, gotta do my thing with the content. You know, gaming wise. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been so
And by
busy.
the way,
and
would you guys be interested in doing another Snyder Cut watch party where we watch the
Yes.
actual version of Justice League?
Yes.
We have to do. We
Yes,
should do that
yes.
like this because that was really fun.
I think we should do that again. I think we should do Snyder Cut Comics League night. I think we should do that late night session, right? A late night
because
session.
that was my very first live stream was when I rewatched the Snyder Cut, but now I can do it so we can all watch it together.
I agree.
Yeah.
I just can't. It's rewatching this. I'm reminded about all the crap that they took out because now I've watched the Snyder Cut and I'm like, there is besides ego, there is no reason for you to do what you did with that movie. No reason. Oh no. Oh no.
Well,
Does anyone else? Let's put a poll up. If the majority
doing it
wants
today
it, we'll
because
do it.
it's my thing. Remember,
Mhm.
I'm doing the.
Only reason why I did this live stream is because I have to do it later on today. So I figured I'll make content out of it if I'm going to have to suffer. I'll suffer with friends. If anything, Warner Brothers should let Zach finish the story on Netflix as an apology for the way he and his family were treated. Yeah, that's what I think they will do. When they do that, when they announce it, I think what they will do is like part of the announcement will be like, as an apology for Zack Snyder, we'll let him do whatever he wants with the previous regime. Oh, we're sorry you went through that. Here's a consolation prize.
Here's what I.
Yeah, go ahead, Saladia.
I think after Full Circle, we'll get more stuff coming from Zack. Because remember, Zack did say he's going to put some stuff out after SnyderCon 2.
Yeah, he said we're going to talk about the poster
image that he posted for the poster. Yeah, he's going to talk about the poster. And like I said, I think like the Snyderverse is going to be restored at Full Circle. I think Full Circle is going to be the thing. and he's going to straight up say, "Well, guys, here's some exciting news for you. I've been told by Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca that the Snyderverse is being restored over on Netflix."
Well, if it's not there, if it's not then, in other words, I think it could happen after Rebel Moon comes out, because if that movie is huge, they'll be gonna be like, nope, do more with this man.
Nah, I think, like I
But
said,
here's the
I
thing,
think when
though,
it
isn't James Gunn in charge of everything DC?
only DC Studios, not Elseworlds. So he's not.
I thought it was.
He,
I thought it was everything DC.
no, not everything DC. Only DC Studio stuff. So like the stuff that is like Peacemaker,
Oh, I see.
and stuff that stuff that are that he's done, and stuff after the Flash. Essentially, he's covering that. Like he promoted Shazam 2, it bombed. Why did it bomb? Because it wasn't a good film. I'm sorry, Zachary Levi.
I
suck.
enjoyed it.
So,
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Shazam 2 wasn't
No,
too
it's-
bad, but it just wasn't doing numbers.
I mean, even Asher Angel did a better job as Billy Batson. I saw that on Twitter, right?
That's what they
Somebody
should
said,
do. In other
Billy-
words, put him as Shazam, because he's old enough to be Shazam at this point.
yeah,
And they also have
Yeah.
Mary Marvel playing the other version of herself, because that makes sense.
because
But,
here's another thing too, right? Go on.
Zachary Levi was still under contract, so they couldn't boot him out. They had to give him something to do, and he was the face
Well,
of the first film.
Well, he's done now as it is. He's done as Shazam, and that's the way I see it. And the way DC Studios is going to be run is after Flash, after Aquaman 2 and Blue Beetle, essentially the new film, which is going to be well, basically the Waller and then Superman Legacy. That's the big thing. But we
If
gotta
it goes
remember,
through,
him-
because if Superman Legacy
Yeah.
flops, they're gonna press the panic button again.
James Gunn is
They're gonna pass-
friends with Zack Snyder. If Snyder asked to finish the story, Gunn might help make it happen.
no,
A deal
no,
can be
James Gunn
made.
does not. No. James Gunn doesn't want nothing to do with the Snyderverse. You remember what he did that day when Snyder posted the intermission, the transmission stream?
What?
He said that he was the director for Superman Legacy on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to
Yeah,
do
that
what
was
Zack
really
did.
stupid.
That was basically he's stirring the pot.
And the worst part was
That's what I
when-
think. I don't.
So you're saying ego's gonna play a factor?
Mhm.
Ego's going to be a big factor for James Gunn's DC slate. Like,
Well,
we
here's
don't
the
mind,
thing.
like, the Snyderverse fine.
Here's the thing:
do you
when
mind
you
if I
think
go?
about it, ego's not going to be an issue. You know why? Because Zaslav can just say, "No, you're restoring the Snyderverse."
Yes, now
see, the
Zaslav's
Snyderverse-
above him, but will he fire him if Gunn refuses to play ball?
No.
That's the thing.
No,
Well, the
no.
Gunn can't refuse to play ball, because guess what? What Zaslav says goes.
And also, what Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi say goes. Because you got to remember, Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi are overseeing Warner Brothers Pictures. So
But
anything
isn't
else,
DC separate from Warner Brothers now?
Yes, as
DC,
DC
yeah.
Studios.
DC Studios is separate to Warner Brothers Pictures. Well, it's part of the Warner Brothers Pictures group, but they're separate, so they have a separate division for it, right?
Right.
But in terms of like the Elseworld story, like Joker 2, the Batman, all of that is separate to the DC Studio stuff. James Gunn has no say for that.
If you think Authority is going to be a success, yeah, you got If you think
Nah.
Creature Commandos and the Authority are going to
Nah.
work,
That's why they're animated projects. They're one and done.
no, the Authority is live action.
Wait, the Authority. I'm
Authority
like,
is like, no, it's live action.
oh god, that's gonna flop.
Because
No,
no
that's
one
gonna
knows
flop.
these characters. I'm like, what? And yes, James Gunn did do well with that. But here's the thing: you still don't have. Here's the thing: why is Creature Commandos the first thing coming out? Why? Why isn't
It's because
Superman the
Ja-
first thing in your universe?
James Gunn likes obscure characters. He
No, but
wants
here's
to-
the thing: what people don't realize, the reason why he was able to do Guardians of the Galaxy is because guess what? You had already established with Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor movies and the Avengers a positive reputation with the big guns, with the fan base, so you could afford to take risks on these characters. Now you really can't. What are you doing?
And after the flop of so many films, like after Shazam, after Black Adam, right, in terms of numbers,
Well,
right?
Black Adam was technically Hamada's last credited film. It was just in
No, but
production limbo.
it was production. But you gotta remember, the the way I see it is um Shazam. I'll always say this, right? Shazam
Okay.
was always doomed to fail. Anyway, I always said that because Zachary Levi, has been going after certain communities and
Stirring the
making
pot.
stirring the pot. Yeah, basically, and basically, he's that's why it's impacted his movie. That's why he made made an Instagram post, a video saying, "Oh, don't listen to the critics. Come and watch my movie. My movie is about family. If you want a family movie, go watch Thing. If you want to go watch John Wick 4 about shooting and all that, he talks about John Wick 4." And I'm
Mhm.
just like,
But I wouldn't really factor Zachary Levi as ego. Zachary Levi is that
he's got a
man
big ego.
to an
He's
extent, but it's definitely more of a situation where he's fundamentally in over his head.
Yeah,
Especially,
he thinks he's the it now. That's what it is because Henry Cavill isn't there. That's what it is.
So yeah, news for you. Shazam. So basically, he's the Rock again, thinking
no,
Shazam
oh
is
no,
a,
Dwayne
is
Johnson's
a
way
bigger
worse.
character than he is.
No, Shazam. Zachary Levi thinks he's the it now because he thinks that because he's friends with Peter Safran and he's got James Gunn in the back of
He's
his
got
pocket.
momentum, basically.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. But it doesn't work like that. Not especially if the numbers say everything. If you don't make more than what your first film made, you're screwed. That's how it works in
Every
Hollywood.
time. Every
That's
time.
how that's how it works in Hollywood. If you don't make enough money back from your first, for example, the first film made 20 million, I think it was, or and this film was made 30 million. That's only a 10 million gap. That's not good enough. It needs to be at least more than that. At
Mhm.
least in
And I would
revenue.
say Zachary Levi was actually a hindrance. You really could have gotten the child actor since he's older and actually grown into becoming both Shazam and the human form of Billy Batson. Give Zachary Levi a last hurrah, maybe a flashback scene, and then the next time he transforms in the final act, he'll appear more like the child actor as he's grown and matured.
But it's like I said, Shazam
Or make
2.
Black Adam the villain and have The Rock get his ass kicked. That would have done
There
a
you
lot better.
go. Well,
No,
remember,
but-
it's part of the Rock's contract. He can't ever lose a fight. Again, ego.
But also, The Rock was trying to build off the Snyderverse too.
He
Mhm.
was.
The Rock wanted to build on,
Okay, here we
on the
go.
high.
Daniel summarized it perfectly. People want the Trinity. Simple as that. We want Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman, or recognizable also characters. Once you get those ones set up, then you can do like an Authority movie,
Yeah.
Creature Commandos, or something like. You have to start. The first three projects coming from the Gunverse should have been Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's
Well,
it.
Well, Wonder Woman, they wanted to buy more time until the stink of 84 wears off. Superman and
okay,
Batman.
but let's say Superman, Batman, maybe a Trinity movie. There you go. Do
You
that.
see, the problem I find with James Gunn is the fact that he's leaving this too late, leaving it way too late for a Superman film, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
The
what?
momentum is hot now, and he's going to wait essentially another year and a half.
And think,
before
wait.
Superman Legacy comes
Also,
out.
remember how excited people were, no matter your opinions on Black Adam, remember how excited people were when Henry Cavill announced his return as Superman? At that
That
point,
was
if
hot.
James Gunn were smart, he would have redone Superman Legacy and said, okay, I'm going to write and direct Superman, but how about I bring back Cavill as like a olive branch to the fans? And then he says, okay, you know what? I've actually rewritten my script so Cavill can be my Superman. There you go. You're all good.
Even though Hamada and Sarnoff is gone, when Henry Cavill refused to absolve his contract with that cameo in Shazam 1, he pissed off a lot of executives because he refused to play ball. So you can make the argument that because Henry Cavill was technically blacklisted, it was out of James Gunn's hand. And the only reason he came back for the Snyder Cut was because, well, the new regime wanted to show some good faith by openly admitting Hamada and
Remember,
Sarnoff
he
screwed
didn't.
up.
Snyder
He
Cut.
didn't.
Remember the Snyder. He didn't come back for the
Oh,
Snyder
that was
Cut. The
stock
Snyder
footage?
Cut thing.
That
was
because
stock footage.
What they use in like the nightmare scenes, they reuse shots from Man of Steel from Man of Steel and BVS and just played them in reverse.
Huh.
That's how they brought Cavill back.
Yeah.
But let me put it this way:
That's
they
how
should have tried, because they even had him announce that he was back. Which actually, when you think about it, that could be it's like I know Zod Rider was talking about a lawsuit. That is false advertising.
Yeah.
If you're making people think Cavill's going to be Superman again, then you're like, nope. The minute he made the announcement, that's when it screwed them.
Now, this tactic has played in the past, where this could just be outrage marketing, and then as we get closer and closer to Superman Legacy, is going to reveal that, oh, Henry Cavill at least going to make a cameo in the film. I'm not going to guarantee he's going to be Superman outright, but he's at least going to make a cameo.
No,
as a nod to
no,
the fans and
Cavill won't
outrage
come back.
marketing.
Now, Gunn already
Hey,
knows
it's unlikely,
he's
but I
lost
have
half
seen
the fan
outrage
base.
marketing done in the past.
No, Gunn has already divided the fan base. That's a given,
Mhm.
right? Half the fan
Yes.
base wants the Snyderverse to be restored, right? The other half,
Yes.
like I've seen this hashtag called Run with
Or
Gunn,
wait,
right?
Good
or
luck,
wait,
Pika. You're going to
half
need
the
it.
half the fan base just wants Cavill back and Affleck back, because Affleck was willing to come back after the Flash, but then he
Yes.
saw what Gunn wanted and said, "No, I'm out." So I'm like, you know what? Wow. Right. Lighter, thanks for suffering on your parts. I'll try to feel a bit better watching the Snyder Cut. So, see you later, cows. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this stream with your friends, because we're just wrapping up. But
Yeah.
real quick, rating of 1 to 10. How do you rate Josstice League? Mine is too small to calculate.
I give it a 1, and I think I'm being pretty generous.
Yeah, you are.
0.
I can't believe you're giving it a 1. 0? Yeah. Mine is like too far in the negative direction. I can't actually put a number to it. Because as a fan of the Justice League specifically, this is a slap in the face.
Is it because of that one Wonder Bat scene, or is it just the
No,
movie
it's
in
not
general?
the entire movie, because a Justice League movie should have been like this grand this grand experience. It's like it's supposed to be a movie that you talk about when you leave the theater, like Avengers was. This was not. This was, okay, you know what? I watched it and nah. And by the way, do you believe that Affleck is out? In the Gunverse, yes. In the Snyderverse,
Yeah,
no.
in terms of Affleck returning, he'll only do it if Zach calls him up and says, "Yeah, if you want to do a film with me, would you be part of it?" Like Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher's doing stuff with Zach. What's he
On
doing?
Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah. If anything Zach asks him to come back for, he'll do it. Just like the post-credit scene for Zack Snyder Justice League, he did that at the backyard, right? You remember that, right?
Yeah. And Affleck again said, and remember, Affleck said he didn't want to do anything with the Gun DC universe. He didn't say the Snyderverse. No, he didn't say DC period.
He didn't say I'm out of DC, but he's out of the DCU because he doesn't want anything to do with James Gunn because he knows he wants creative control.
And they probably talked to him about what they wanted to do for like Batman and stuff, and he was like, no.
Because I feel like, especially if you're going to do Brave and the Bold and essentially do Son of the Demon, Son of the Demon / Batman and Son, that's going to be more like, okay, first of all, DeCamera did the same thing where they just, I'm not going to go on that tangent, but I just feel like this is going to be a more campy direction to kind of clash and deviate from what Snyder was trying to do. Now, to be fair, it was dark, but that was more in the beginning, and then it gets brighter as the tone goes on. And Dave, I will say this is bad. This is bad because there's no consistent tone. It's just appealing. Okay, you know what? I'm probably going on a leg here, but this is the Tomasi run of Superman and Wonder Woman Volume 3 and the New 52 all over again.
Oh no! Oh
Yes.
no! Wait.
Why did you say that, Dad?
No!
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
That's a fair criticism. Hear him out. That's a fair criticism.
He says, I'm against the sell Snyderverse to Netflix because I don't trust Netflix and its treatment and other beloved fantasy, for example. Here's the thing, though, right? Here's what you gotta understand. This isn't about the fact. This is licensing the IP to Netflix. This isn't about selling, DC.
And by the way, remember the creative team that would work on these movies once they're licensed is Zach's creative team. It wouldn't be like the people from The Witcher.
Yeah, exactly. And so this makes total sense. So good luck if you're trying to go against it because there's a lot of people wanting the Snyderverse on Netflix. There's a lot of people saying that, and myself and Jared do believe that the Snyderverse should belong on Netflix. because,
I ordered my T-shirt, so it should be here soon.
well, you got your T-shirt as well.
I got the T-shirt.
By the way, there's another T-shirt coming out soon. I've
Ooh.
seen some really cool stuff. I'll tell you off stream.
I can't
that,
wait about it. I can't wait.
So that being said, Jared, if you want to end it, it's up to you.
Yeah. That being said, all right. So remember, later on today, we're doing our April Fool's stream where you can hear me try and defend this piece of crap, and then rip it apart, and you can see all these other guys defend their projects. But in terms of this movie, I can't believe we ever got this film. And by the way, first I want to highlight this. They would let Snyder have creative control. And remember, yeah, they gave Snyder his own corner of Netflix. That's all I'm going to say on that.
By the
Stay
way,
alert,
happy
everyone. I'm sorry,
Excelsior and April Fools, everyone.
Yeah, happy April Fool's.
Happy
All
Wonder
right.
Wonder Bat.